circumstances, they've lost their job and they can't afford their house? Some of it, yes. Or is it that they want to walk away from their house because why should I pay for a house when I can't get the police to come when I call them? You know, I've got trash everywhere, drug.
I told you they deliberately destroyed Detroit. It was genocide. You are looking at white man murder of black families. This is what you're looking at. I want you to know that.
People everywhere, crime everywhere.
I have to feel safe when I'm in my house. When I'm at the firehouse, my family has to be extra safe. And when you can't provide police protection, and it takes an EMS unit, 13 minutes to get to where they have to be.
These guys got killed in Detroit Herman Gardens when I lived there. They laid those bodies laid there on the ground for almost 14 hours before they finally moved those bodies away. The police took pictures, the meat wagon and everything, but because they're crackers and just messed up people, they got a kick out of watching those dead men lay on that ground. And I tell you, they was out there every bit of over 10 hours. If it wasn't 14 hours, I'm sure that it was over 10 hours. And we all stood out there watching these bodies laying on the ground, at least 5 of them scattered out everywhere. Some guy came through there with a MAC-10 and 2 other guys had pump shotguns. And they was fighting over drugs in the Herman Garden. They killed 5 guys out there. Well, 3 guys killed 2 of the guys that came to kill them. So it was a big gang war, and 5 bodies were laid dead on the ground. Right in the Herman Garden, I swear I'm not lying. And I heard it. I was sitting in my house. I heard, blah, 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 blah. I ain't think none of it. I said, oh, somebody's shooting. But you hear gunshots all the time. But then about 35 minutes later, I was going to the store to get me a pluck. That's a little shorty wine, those of you who don't know. And I was on my way to get my little pluck, and I seen a crowd of people. I was like, damn, why is all those people down there? Damn, somebody must have got smoked, I thought. But when I got it going up down that way, I seen people crying everywhere. I said, why so many people crying? How many people got killed? And there was a little girl out there that I knew, and she walked up to me. Her name was Lucy. She said, Cameo. I was like, what up, Lucy? She said, 5 people got smoked down there. I said, what? She said, 5 people, don't even go down there. You ain't going to be able to get past. They got it barricaded. But I just wanted to see. I went down there, and true enough, it was 5 bodies laid out on the ground. And one of the guys, they caught him by surprise because he still had a damn donut in his mouth. Laying on the ground with some Adidas top 10 sneakers on with no shoestrings in them with a damn chocolate donut in his mouth. And that's what they showed on the Detroit News that night. Can you imagine how his family must have felt?
Or now it's taking us 8 minutes to get where we have to be because somebody can't balance a checkbook. You know, it's...
Meaning that the crooks done stole all the damn money. It ain't got nothing to do with somebody can't balance a checkbook. It got a lot to do with people that stole every damn thing because absolute power corrupts absolutely. There was no one checking them, so they had no reason to act morally or with any type of conduct. Look at the light, just like the light you see on the sun. This is a light on this truck that's showing you that the power structure of the electromagnetic spectrum around this earth is omnipotent and it's gonna work for me. And I'm gonna have it kill a whole lot of you motherfuckers who I personally do not like. Because that's how I get down, and I know that your contamination on this earth is going to fester and spread and try to create a culture for young people to come on. And I'm not going to let you bastards reproduce ever again. Know that. These lights are going to kill you. I'm going to use the electricity to kill your ass too. You know who I'm talking to. You guys know your heart better than I do. But I know your heart enough to know that I want that bitch to stop beating.
I'm going to go live someplace else. I'm going to go live someplace that can provide me those basic services. That's like building a house and not putting a roof over it. You need that protection. And that the roof of the city is public safety, is the police and the fire and the EMS department.
That's right.
And when you don't provide that for the person that's, well, should I go to Warren or do I go to Detroit? I'm going to go to Warren. They're going to have...
That's what they want. They want all the people to move out of Detroit, and everywhere you go, you're going to be subjected to get in where you fit in, which means that you're going to be somebody bitch, somebody boy, empty my motherfucking pee bucket, take out the trash. All that stupid shit's coming to an end. You motherfuckers are all going to be killed for fucking with the gods and goddesses on this planet.
You know, I tell my wife, if something happened at our house, call the fire department. 'Cause a couple things are gonna happen. The fire department's coming right now. And they're gonna come with a lot of noise.
If you want to depend on any city force to get something done, it better be the fire department. They the only people I know that I would ever say anything good about. Then that's it. And maybe the